This video will look at the scariest monsters from biblical text. The Leviathan. The Leviathan is a mythical creature described in various ancient texts, including the Bible, particularly in the book of Job, Job 41 verses 1 to 34. It is depicted as a massive and powerful sea monster or serpent, often symbolizing chaos and the untamed forces of the natural world. Here are some key characteristics and descriptions of the Leviathan. Appearance. The Leviathan is described as an enormous creature, sometimes compared to a serpent or dragon. Its size and strength are emphasized, suggesting it is beyond the capabilities of humans to control or defeat. Attributes. The creature is said to have impenetrable scales that protect it from harm, Job 41 verses 15 to 17. Its breath or sneezing is likened to flames or fire, Job 41 verses 18 to 21, emphasizing its formidable nature. Behavior. The Leviathan is portrayed as untamable and fearsome, representing the chaos of the sea and the wildness of nature. It is seen as a symbol of the forces of evil and disorder that threaten the order and stability of creation. Symbolism. In religious and mythological contexts, the Leviathan symbolizes primordial chaos, the power of the natural world, and the limitations of human beings in the face of divine or cosmic forces. Its mention in the Bible, particularly in Job, serves to illustrate the majesty and incomprehensibility of God's creation and the need for humility before divine power. Interpretations. Interpretations of the Leviathan vary across religious and cultural traditions. Some see it as a literal creature that once existed, while others view it as a symbolic representation of cosmic or spiritual forces. Overall, the Leviathan remains a powerful and evocative symbol in religious and mythological literature, representing both the awe-inspiring majesty and the terrifying unpredictability of the natural world. The Behemoth. The Behemoth is a creature mentioned in the Bible, specifically in the book of Job, Job 40 verses 15 to 24. It is often interpreted as a powerful and colossal land creature, sometimes depicted as a hippopotamus or an elephant, though its exact identity remains debated. Here are the key aspects and interpretations of Behemoth. Description in Job. Behemoth is described as a creature that eats grass like an ox, Job 40 verse 15. It has bones that are like tubes of bronze and limbs like bars of iron, emphasizing its strength and solidity, Job 40 verse 18. Its tail is likened to a cedar tree, suggesting its impressive size and stature, Job 40 verse 17. Symbolism. Behemoth is often interpreted as a symbol of strength and power in the natural world, contrasting with the chaotic and untamed nature represented by the Leviathan. Some interpretations see Behemoth as a representative of the wild and untamed creatures of the earth, showcasing God's mastery over creation. Identity debate. The identity of Behemoth is subject to interpretation and speculation. Some scholars and theologians suggest it could represent a specific animal known in ancient times, such as a hippopotamus due to its size and behavior. Others propose it could be a mythical or legendary creature, symbolizing primordial beasts of great strength and stature. Literary and cultural influence. Behemoth's mention in the book of Job has inspired various interpretations in religious, literary, and artistic traditions. It has been depicted in art, literature, and religious commentary as a symbol of God's creation and the majesty of the natural world. Overall, Behemoth remains a fascinating and enigmatic figure in religious texts, symbolizing aspects of power, strength, and the wonders of the animal kingdom within the biblical narrative. Cherubim and Seraphim. Cherubim and seraphim are types of celestial beings or angels mentioned in religious texts, particularly in the Bible and other ancient scriptures. Cherubim. Description and attributes. Cherubim are often depicted as angelic beings with multiple wings and a human-like form. They are described as guardians or attendants in the divine presence. In the Bible, Cherubim are associated with the presence of God and are often depicted as having wings and a human-like appearance, although they are also sometimes described with animal features, such as faces of lions or eagles. Biblical references. Cherubim are prominently mentioned in the Bible, particularly in the descriptions of the tabernacle and later the temple in Jerusalem. They are depicted as carved figures on the Ark of the Covenant and as part of the throne of God, Exodus 25 verses 18 to 22, 1 Kings 6 verses 23 to 28, Ezekiel 1 verses 5 to 14. Symbolism and role. Cherubim symbolize divine protection, guardianship, and the majesty of God's presence. They are often portrayed as carrying out specific tasks related to worship and divine service. In Christian theology, cherubim are considered part of the hierarchy of angels, serving close to God and fulfilling roles that uphold divine order and protection. Seraphim. Description and attributes. Seraphim are described as fiery or burning creatures with 6 wings, as mentioned in Isaiah's vision of God's throne, Isaiah 6 verses 1 to 3. Their name seraphim comes from the Hebrew word meaning burning or fiery, emphasizing their intense and radiant nature in the presence of God. Biblical references. Seraphim appear in Isaiah's vision in the Old Testament, where they are depicted as surrounding the throne of God, calling out to one another with praise and adoration, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." Isaiah 6 verse 3. Their presence underscores the holiness and transcendence of God in Jewish and Christian traditions. Symbolism and role. Seraphim symbolize purity, fervent worship, and the divine glory of God. They are often associated with themes of purification and spiritual enlightenment. In theological interpretations, seraphim are regarded as celestial beings who continually praise and glorify God, embodying a higher order of angelic beings within the heavenly hierarchy. Both cherubim and seraphim hold significant symbolic and theological importance in religious traditions, representing different aspects of divine presence, protection, and worship within the celestial realms. Their descriptions and roles contribute to a deeper understanding of spiritual beings in the Judeo-Christian tradition. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.